archon statue of the seven is up there. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? You might be right. The statue... Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. For now, let's focus on our job and clean up this... Huh? Wait a sec. Is that just... Yeah, it was kinda small and round. It really freaked Paimon out. Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale. Welcome back! A creature that looks like a veggie? Wow, Yay, food! What kind of good... Hey, don't be a party pooper! It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. No! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine. Oh, those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped... You really know how to... Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe. Yay! Oh! So, Paimon knocked stuff over all... No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious... Oh, by the way. Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru... Seems your Master could obviously have a bright future in the academia, but he insists on sticking to the... In fact, Master... Really? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, it's... Hey! Don't laugh! Hey! Now even Kale's that's it! No! Don't touch me! Kale? No, I just... Kale, are you okay? What's the matter? No, I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Traveler, You've returned.
Yep, we're back!
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay. Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's...
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick? How could she be...
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet. All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until... So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale isn't... Well, because and honestly speaking, I would... But she insisted, saying you...
So, Tighnari, what exactly is...
Right. Ever since she was a child...
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, in its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed...
What?
It appears you are already familiar with them. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said, I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were... Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful. But her experience with...
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's...
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you, yes?
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell... Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust...
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care...
...in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest.
Yeah, we'd like...
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, we'll rendezvous here. Let me take a look. I'm quite glad you two came along.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they... Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharva.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been all... Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get...
No one in our patrol team...
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go...
Wait, Tainari! What?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with... There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru... The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to...
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. As Amir said, only someone with a
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to...
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but
It seems the rumors about you are true. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! Oh, Paimon
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside... Thank you. But I must warn you. Don't put... Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. You ready then? Let's go. Many branches sustaining the withering zone.
Stabilize!
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Go as
Evil conquering! Here! Here!
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two.
Tainari? You make it sound...
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly... If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far... For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, this presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rate... And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase...
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface, although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading. Ley lines continually absorb. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power, and as for the withering, its emergence is related to it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukada. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the withering zones here for... All right, that's enough on...
Definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dozen.
You all made it back.
The withering zone you reported has been taken... Huh. Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh?
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought... She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat. And it appeared...
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get... I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But, wait!
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the dendro. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you... That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Because what you saw is of significant importance. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and when you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What? I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul. Just...
That sounds nice and all, but...
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. Please, wait here for... Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for her. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll... No. I should be the one...
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hypatia should still be... Hello? Hypatia... Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? Really? Oh. About that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
crumble!
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Useless. Useless. Here.
Solidify!
Coming to be.